Hello and welcome to the channel with me, Sophie.
And me, Alex.
And today we've got a whopping Warhammer 40k video for you. Now, what are you bringing today?
I am bringing the Chaos Knights.
The Chaos Knights?
For the first time. I've been sat in this codex for a couple of months now. And I've not had a game with them, just not had the chance.
No.
So finally going to see what they're made of.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to doing. What have you got?
I'm bringing the boys. I've got my Orks. Again, it's been a little while since they've been on the channel, but I've had a bit of a resurgence with the new WoW rules. I'm finding them actually a little bit more resilient. And also, being Orks, it's usually over in a turn or two.
Yeah.
But we will see. We've got the Unstoppable Tide versus the Immovable Object today.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've brought yourself a scary list, and I've...
Scary.
It's big Knights.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
I've got no faith in this army, but I might be corrected.
If you like what you've seen on the channel, please think about subscribing or maybe even check out our Patreon. We really appreciate it. Every little bit helps the channel out. Also check out our affiliate link with Composite Games. Anything you buy through that link will help us out on the channel.
Indeed.
Right, enough preamble. Let's get on with the lists.
Okay, the lists. I've got 4 models, and yet this is going to take a while because they've got various upgrades. I am running, what are they called again? House Herpetrax, which is an Iconoclast household. I like you just smiling and nodding.
Yes.
So Iconoclast is +1 attack and +1 AP in the first round of combat. Across all of them. House Herpetrax is, they have additional wounds. So the War Dog, or War Dogs, but I've only got the one, has +2 wounds. And the Titanic ones have +4. So the Big Knights are sitting on 28 and the Tyrants on 32 wounds.
Right. And does this affect their bracket?
It does not shift when they bracket, so they still bracket at 12 for a medium knight, 14 for a big knight, 6 for a war dog. They just got an extra 2 or 4 ablative wounds first. So they're all Herpetrax, there are no Dreadblades here. Going through them, we're going to start off with our Knight Despoiler. He has got a Gatling Cannon and a Thermal Cannon, or whatever they're called these days, a Demon Breath Thermal Cannon I think they're called. They all have Chaos names now. They don't do anything different to the Imperial ones, so I'm probably going to use the old names for them. He has got a Heavy Stubber as well in the Carapace, and he has a Favour of the Dark Gods. He has the Cursed Rune of Fate, which if you shoot him and I make a 6 for a save, it reflects mortal wounds back at you.
Right.
And if I get enough kills with him, he will unlock the second part of his favour, which is a 4-up invulnerable save all the time.
Very
for
good.
melee as well. I believe it is 10 kills for a big knight, 5 for a war dog to unlock their better version of the favour. So that's him. We have a Knight Rampager, who is the choppy fellow. He's got the Chainsword and the Warp Strike Claw. He does, however, have a favour of the Dark Gods. He has the Blessing of the Dark Master. He's a Servant of Bellicor. This is transhuman to hit.
Very good.
And his favoured ability, I can't remember, if he gets enough kills, we'll explain what it does, but I think it's equally horrible. So that's him. Then we have the Tyrant. He's the Warlord.
Yes.
He's got the Plasma Decimator, the Volcano Lance, a pair of Desecrator Cannons, and a pair of Geist Strike Missiles.
Oh, okay.
Which they've not changed. So they're still 84 and ignoring blood saves. As I said, he's the Warlord, he has Infernal Quest, this makes him OBSEC. And his favour of the Dark Gods is the Mirror of Fates, which allows you to regain command points on a 5-up, because I have very few, to be able to get some back is a good idea. If I can get the favoured ability off, it does something. It gives them a once per round ability to turn a hit roll, wound roll, or saving throw into a 6 after failing it.
Very good.
Again, if he gets enough kills, it will go off. And did I give him a relic? I hear you ask.
Alex, did you give him a relic?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Maybe.
I gave him the Traitor's Mark.
Ah.
Do you know what the Traitor's Mark does?
No.
No.
Because it's a new book.
Once per round, once per battle even, I can activate an additional Harbinger of Dread ability. I'll explain what those are as they come up, because there's a whole table, I'm not going to read them all out to you, but I'll get an additional one if I remember to trigger it. There we go. Finally, we have a single War Dog Carnivore, which is the choppy version. So he has a talon, he has a chainsword, he has a heavy stubber. He's very choppy in melee. He's got a little heavy stubber.
Let's just having a little look.
Yeah. Newly painted models, he's going to die instantly.
Hopefully.
Yes. And he has no upgrades on him, no favours, no relics, and so on. That's the list. I am on a single command point because unfortunately the Tyrant effectively costs 3 command points to field. Basically, you get your detachment cost of 6 refunded if you either have 3 abhorrent Titans, 3 abhorrent Knights even, or if you have 6 War Dogs. I have 2 abhorrents and 1 War Dog. So until I paint some more War Dogs or finish the other abhorrent I have to fill the Tyrant and it costs CP, which is frustrating. But it is what it is. He is still very, very powerful, potentially.
Yes.
So yes, starting on a single command point.
Oh, the heady heights of 1 command point, because I am starting on a big fat donut, 0.
Fair enough.
We should mention we are playing Nephilim CP rules.
Yep.
We've played this before and we've enjoyed it, so we decided, give it another go. Give it another go. So, for me, I am playing the Evil Sons. I can't not play the Evil Sons. It's just they're painted red and I like how fast they go.
They go very fast.
I've been explaining to Alex how fast they do actually go.
I went, good grief, that's fast.
So, we've got 2 patrol detachments because I want to bring 2 war bosses. Because I've got a freshly painted war boss as well. So this is my war boss in mega armor, and he's painted red. I will kick off with him.
Okay.
So this is Mega Gronk. Whoever called Mega Gronk, I've been calling him Mega Gronk in our Crusade games, so that's him.
Yes.
He will have the Relic Resmeka's red armor, which is an aura of the other person strikes last. It also adds 2 to his movement, which coupled with Evil Sons means he's a movement 8 war boss in mega armor, which is silly. With him, we have 4 Mega Knobs, and these are all dual kill saws. These are strength lots, AP4, D3 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can openers.
Can openers. We then have the other war boss. This is the second troll detachment. He will have the Killer Claw. So this is strength 12, AP4, flat 3 damage. He will have Brutal but Cunning, which means any hits that don't reach the damage step, he will make an additional attack. And yeah, that's everything for him. And he will be accompanied by 4 more Mega Knobs, all with Power Claw and 2 combi rocket launchers in there.
Right.
They are both riding in trucks, and the truck with Mega Gronk and the Kill Saw Mega Knobs will be a fortress on wheels. A fortress on wheels. That's,
okay.
They missed an opportunity there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What does that do?
So it has a 5-up invuln.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just might stop it being completely popped. Who knows? I am playing Knights, and the Volcano Cannon will just hit it.
It's a Volcano Lance. It's like a little Volcano Cannon.
Just a little Volcano
It's
Cannon.
D6 plus 6 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I've got 10 wounds.
Oh, okay. I've hit you twice.
Which I can see happening. The other HQ choice I have is a Weird Boy, cracking out the Weird Boy. He's not been on the channel in a long time, maybe at all. Oh no, he has been on the channel.
In the foggy days of playing in your flat.
Yes.
Okay.
He will have the jump and warpath. So the jump is the redeploy. Warpath is +1 strength, +1 attack.
It's a tournament pattern Weird Boy.
There's a tournament pattern Weird Boy. You're right, he has a plasma blast gun and Vulcan Mega Bolter.
That's horrifying.
I then have 1 squad of 10 boys. I have 1 squad of 15 boys.
Okay.
I then have 2 squads of 20 boys. They're not all here because I couldn't fit them in shot. Lots and lots of boys. The AP1, you don't have Armour of Contempt. This is great.
God, no, I don't, do I?
No? No,
Can I change my army? Can I get like
No.
Okay.
No. We then have 5 tank busters with 2 squig bombs. These are just on foot. They won't last. And then we have 2 Megatruck scrapjets, 2 different units. And last of all, we have a Waz bomb blaster jet. I couldn't quite afford the teleport blasters on him, so we will be having the custom mega cannons, which is a bit of a shame. They do D6 damage instead of D3 plus 3. So,
okay.
Yeah, they're not quite as good. But they get D6 shots rather than D3. Yeah, but they're also strength 8 instead of strength 9.
It's like completely different weapons, really.
They are.
They bear no resemblance to each other, with different ranges as well.
They are different weapons, but they're very similar.
Okay.
And I think that is 1750 points on the nose.
And 0 command points.
0.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, this will be an interesting game.
Yes.
Shall we set the table up and introduce them to the mission?
We shall. You join us now after deployment, and the mission is set up. Alex, talk us through the mission.
We are playing Direct Assault, one of the Tempest War missions. So this is fairly straightforward. There are 5 objectives. We have one over here by this cache of ammunition and barrels.
Mm-hmm.
We have one here next to this very important crate. We have one over here in Crate City. Mm-hmm. Over here by more oil barrels, and one over here by the hemotropic reactor, I think it's called.
Ooh!
You can tell I built it and read the instructions. We score hold 1, hold 2, hold more, worth 4 victory points apiece.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, at the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they completed one of these, or 3 if they did both, where they either killed an enemy unit that was on an objective, or took an objective they didn't hold previously. This is good for me and bad for you.
Yes, it's going to be tricky for me, but you know what? If I kill the Knights, I'm winning anyway.
Exactly, yes. Deployment, Dawn of War, as you see it, an ancient classic, and the mission special rule is secret intel, so we only get the CP. This is interesting because it's written before Nephilim, so I'm going to choose to interpret it this way. In this mission, a player only receives the Battleforge command point bonus at the start of their command phase if their warlord is on the battlefield, or if they're in transport. So, if you kill the opponent's warlord, they don't get the CP at the start of their command phase, but they do in the opponent's.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? So you don't get CP to play with when you inevitably kill my warlord.
When you inevitably kill mine.
Yes. I say that mine's got 32 wounds.
Yeah.
Deployment. My deployment is, as you see it, 1, 2, 3, and a little war dog here.
Yes.
The only thing that can benefit from obscuring, hiding behind obscuring.
Yes.
Sophie, yours?
So we have the weird boy with his weird boys.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the 2 units of 20 here. We have a unit of 15 over here, and a unit of 10 ready to hop on and die horribly.
Mm.
We then have the Waz bomb in the corner, ready to zoom over, do some things. We've got the 2 trucks gunning their engines, ready to zoom up that field and try and get some power claws into the Knights. We then have the 2 Megatruck scrapjets hiding just in case I don't get first turn, and it stops Alex shooting some of my anti-tank at the very least.
Indeed.
Nothing in reserve. One last thing, the tank busters are on this building. Ambitious, to say the least. But it means they're a cheap unit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fill out the army, draw some fire, etc.
Yeah.
Should we roll first turn?
Yes,
Shall I
let's
go
roll.
first?
Go for it.
Okay. A 6.
And I will roll a 5.
I guess I'm going first.
Chaos Knights turn 1 in a minute. Turn 1, Chaos Knights.
Yes.
Alex, talk us through your objective.
So I drew hold the line, which is keep you out of my deployment zone for my turn, which should be okay unless you do jump over there.
Yes.
Capture enemy outposts, take your home territory, that's not happening, and secure no man's land, which take 2 or more objectives in no man's land. Now we're not going to get there quickly, so I'm not actually going to score either of those 2. I did also have to spend a CP to throw away secret intel, not secret intel, whatever it's called, investigate sites, I believe, because I cannot afford to be doing actions when I have 4 models.
No.
So it's going to be a low scoring first turn, but that's fine. We are, for Harbingers of Dread, we are in the first ability. I've forgotten its name already, but it's the one where any units within 12 of a knight are -1 leadership and -1 to combat attrition.
Very good.
Now, mob rule will cancel out the latter, but the leadership penalty will still matter if you come close to play.
Where are we kicking off?
We're kicking off.
Shooting.
We're kicking off with the spoiler. Everything's moved up. Not as far as we could have, perhaps, but we've moved up to play.
Yeah.
Nothing advanced either, so I can fire the mighty heavy stubber of the war dog in a moment. But first, we are going to put our demon breath thermal cannon into the truck that does not have an invuln save.
Yes.
And the Gatling cannon, Sophie told me what her tank busters do, so I'm going to bust them.
Okay.
By putting the Gatling cannon into them.
Thanks.
And it's heavy stubber, why not into them as well?
Cool.
You say tanks.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot them first, just for that. So heavy stubber, so looking for 3s. So that's 2 hits, these are strength 5.
Cool. Toughness 5.
No wins.
Okay.
The Gatling cannon is still 12 shots, that's actually not changed. So
Cool.
12, so strength 6, AP 2, damage 2.
Yes.
Looking for 3s to hit. Okay, that's a horrifying number of 2s. And I'll take it out of terrain, and then 3s to wound.
Yes.
Okay, that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. This will kill 3 tank busters.
Yes, because even with the cover, I assume it's going straight through their saves.
Yeah, they've got a 6-up save.
Very good. And then the Demon Breath Spear. So this is, no, that's a different weapon. Demon Breath Cannon.
Yes.
This is 2d3 shots. Okay, so that is going to be 6.
Wonderful.
Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6, so it's only strength 9.
Oh.
So, dropping dice, sticking out boys. 3s to wound. Okay, so that is 3 wounds, AP 4.
Yes, I've only got a 4-up save, so it goes
Okay,
straight
so
through.
3d6 plus 6. That is it dead.
That's dead.
Does it explode?
Does it explode? I will roll a Rollington. No.
No.
Then I will roll for the occupants. There is 5 passengers
Okay.
and 2 die. Whew, which is a lot.
That is a lot. And that is 10 kills for my tally on my despoiler, which means
Where am I going? What am I doing? Who am I?
he now has a 4-up invulnerable save for the game. In melee as well.
Oh, grand.
And we'll go then on to the War Dog. No, we won't. We'll come back to him. The Tyrant, the main event. We are going to... That War Boss is not going to be screened by those knobs.
Oh, maybe I should get him
Would you
up.
like to rethink that? If he's further back
Oh,
from the truck,
actually.
I can't shoot him.
Yeah, he's going to go there.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
truck is
Yeah,
closer.
let's go.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fine. What's the save on a Mega Knob? 2 up.
2 up.
No invuln.
No invuln.
And okay, we checked some stats. Basically, everything has changed. So learning how this book works is going to take a while. I am doing a 3-way split with the Tyrants. We are going to put the Volcano Lance and a Geist Strike missile into the Fortress on Wheels. It has an invuln, so I need to make sure it dies. We are going to put both our twin Desecrator cannons into that squad of boys over there. I can draw line of sight to one who's not behind the dents, so we are going to be hitting on 3s. And the Plasma Decimator is going to go into your Mega Knobs. I'm not going to overcharge it, because it would be damage 3, and I don't want to get a pile of mortal wounds for all in ones.
Okay.
Let's kick off with the Volcano Lance.
Okay.
This is D3 shots. 3 shots. We're not going to need the missile. Hitting on 4s, sorry, through the dents. Okay, 2 hits. And strength. Am I doubling you out? It is strength 16.
Yes.
So 2s, 2 wounds.
2 5-ups, thanks to the Fortress on Wheels.
Okay.
What is it, 3d3?
It is D6 plus 8.
D6 plus 8.
Yes.
Yeah, fine. It dies.
Okay. Does it explode?
So, we will roll for the occupants. They survive,
Okay.
and it does not explode.
Okay.
And that is 10 for his...
That is 10 for his tally out of 15.
Yes. Wonderful.
So I need to kill 5 more wounds worth of models to power up fully. Let's go on to the Plasma Decimator next.
Yes.
Oh, I do apologise. The Ectoplasma Decimator.
Ectoplasm.
So this is 2d6 shots. That is 7. 4, 6, 7. Yes. Hitting on 4s into your Mega Knobs. Okay. So that is above average, that's 5. These are strength 8, AP 4, damage 2.
So 3s,
Oof, okay, only 2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP4, you say, so I get
Yes.
6 up.
Okay,
And
so 2 damage each, so that kills one.
you kill one.
Maybe I should have overcharged, but whatever. And then the Desecrator Cannons. These are 2d3 each,
Yes.
minimum 3 each,
Yes.
because they're blast weapons.
That's right.
So first one is 4 shots, second one is 6 shots, so 10 shots.
Yes.
4, 6, 8, 10. Strength 7, AP1, damage 2.
Cool.
Hitting on 3s. Okay. And then 3s to wounds. Ooh. Yes, that is 7 wounds, AP1.
7.
7 gone.
Yeah.
Oh god, they've got 6 up saves, haven't they?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a little bit more to go into them, and that is then going to be 7 kills, so he maximises his tally, so he's now fully powered up.
Yes.
This war dog here is going to put his stubber into the boys as well.
Okay.
Look, as you can see, yeah, you obviously can see one that's not behind the dents.
Yes.
Looking for 3s, 2 hits, strength 5, so looking for, there we go, 2 wounds.
2 go through.
2 go through, so that's 2 on his tally. He's not got a favour, it doesn't matter. The gods are unimpressed. That'll be my turn.
Very good.
I don't score anything. I've got Hold the Line in play, that's a work in progress. Secure No Man's Land, I can probably do next turn. Capture enemy outpost, I'm going to throw away. It's not happening anytime soon. That's not my discard pile, that's my discard pile.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Morale for
Yes.
my orc. So does this count as destroying a unit on
No,
objective?
I didn't kill it.
Okay, so
I assume.
I roll a 1. No, he's gone.
Okay.
So that is that, and the Meganob. He's gone.
Is he not within range of the... Oh, you can ignore combat attrition.
Yeah.
Well, that's punishing.
Yes.
Okay. We'll be back in a moment then for Orcs turn 1.
Yeah.
Orcs turn 1. Sophie, what are your cards?
Oh, right. I have grind them down.
Okay. That's not
So
a good draw against Knights.
You've killed 3.
Yes.
So if I can kill 3 units, I will get it.
Okay. No, you have to kill 4, don't you?
Oh, I do.
You have to
I have
beat
to kill
me, I
4.
think.
I have to table
You
you
have to table me this turn.
to get victory, 5 victory points.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I decided it wasn't worth command point throwing it away.
Yep.
No, just no.
Okay. What else you got?
Then got secure. No, those are yours.
No, there's
Oh,
yours.
No, those are mine. Secure No Man's Land.
Yes.
I looked at this and
Take objectives in No Man's Land.
yeah.
Which,
So if I control 2,
which you will have done by the time we...
yes.
Yeah, you
Got
do.
1, 2. There we go. So I will score that.
Yep.
And deploy teleport homers. I needed to start in your deployment zone. Oh well.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We made a mistake, or rather, I made a mistake. Hold the Line can't be scored in battle round 1, so as a punishment, I threw it away at the end of my turn rather than getting rid of it like I should have and getting something else retrospectively. But it's gone now, so problem solved.
Well, you already spent the CP, so you couldn't have anyway.
It says in it, if you draw it in turn 1, shuffle it back into your deck, draw another.
All right.
They thought of that.
Yes.
They didn't think of idiots just not reading the cards.
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to walk us through... We're currently at the end of the psychic phase. We've done the movement and
Yes.
psychic because there were some boys to move.
Yes. So movement is very simple. These guys, everyone advanced.
Yep.
We're looking at some short charges
Yeah, let's try and show you what's going on here.
so we're looking at a 4-inch charge over here,
Yeah.
a 6-inch charge over there, and a mighty 5-inch charge here.
Somewhere in there is the red mega knob,
Yes.
like a knob, red mega boss, along with the other war boss and the squad of 4 mega knobs.
Yes.
What else?
The 2, what do we call them? Megatron scrap
No.
jets
Yep.
have come out to play. So we're eyeing up this War Dog.
Very good.
And then the Wisebond Blaster Jet has just moved around here. We're just going to try and put some shots into whatever we feel like.
Okay.
We will kick off over here. Alex, you are doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing. I'm on 3 CP.
Yes.
You're putting your Megatrack Scrapjets into my War Dog. So I'm going to use Diabolic Bulwark to rotate my Iron Shields by another name. Do I keep the CP on a 5-up? No.
No. Right, how
down to 2.
far away am I? So this one will be getting full Dakar.
Okay.
And this one will not.
Very good.
So we're going to start off with a full Dakar.
Okay.
So this is one twin big shooter hitting you on 4s. That's cockadicky. There we go. Very good. So that is 7 hits.
Okay.
And then what we'll do, we'll just see if it wounds you.
Yeah.
5s to wound you. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP.
3 up save. Make one fail one. He's down to 13 wounds.
13 wounds. We'll then do the same with the one that hits on.
It's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, we go. So if you move the dice as balanced on, it falls over. There we go.
And then winning on 5s again. That's another 2 wounds.
Another 2 wounds. Another 2 3 up saves. Fail on both.
1 damage apiece.
1 damage apiece. So we're down to 11.
Yes. We'll then go with the wing missile, hitting you on a 4.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Wounding you on a 3. That's a wound.
Okay.
82 is the one you're invuln.
4 up invulnerable save. Goes through.
Flat 3 damage.
Okay.
So
Right.
you're on 8.
I'm on 8.
8. And then 2d3 rockets.
That's cocked.
That is very cocked indeed. So 5.
Yes.
Hitting you on 5s. 1 hit.
Okay.
And 3 to wound you. 1 wound. AP2 again.
4 up vulnerable. We make a save.
And it's a 4, so your stratagem paid off.
Yay.
We'll then go the 2 rockets. What we'll do is we'll kick off with the rocket launchers.
Okay.
I did roll morale on them last time,
Yes.
so I did remember, and they were fine.
Yes. Which you deserved, really, given how the rest of the morale went.
Yes, I'm also looking at bomb squigs. Once per turn, 1 enemy unit within 12. No, never mind.
Okay.
So we're going for the 2d3 rockets for 4,
Mm-hmm.
hitting you on 4s.
Ooh.
2 hits.
Okay.
Because they love tank hunters. They're tank hunters.
It's not really a tank, is it?
It's a vehicle.
Okay.
It goes boom. 1 at AP2.
4 up invuln. Pays off.
Very good. We will
That
then.
was a 5, but...
Yeah. it still pays off.
CP well spent.
We will then go.
All
over
that
here.
again.
Yes. So we will start off with the big shooter.
Yes.
So the twin that's hitting on 4s. I'm not in Dakar range with this one. And then 5s. That's 2 wounds.
3 up save. We're fine.
And then the one that hits you on 5s. 2 hits. And with no wounds.
Okay.
Wing missile. Hits. Nope.
Nope.
And 2d3. So that's 4. These are hitting you on 5s. 2 hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 4 up save. Pair of 3s.
Down to 2 it goes.
Okay.
Now, that's a dilemma now.
It's only a lot because I spent the CP, so I'm still glad I spent it,
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, we've then got one more bit of shooting.
Okay.
And the Wasbomb Blaster Jet.
Ooh.
Can he thread the needle past?
Ignoring the dents.
Yeah, I think he can.
Yeah, from the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, you can hear my tail as well because I'm more than stupid.
Yeah.
So.
D3 shots with the Smasher gun. It's so much, you see.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much, and it's all the D6 damage weapons.
Have you got any like sluggers or combi rockets or that sort of thing on this mess?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
I advanced and I'm all Dakar weapons
Oh,
now,
of
so
course.
they got rid of my assault weapons.
Right.
Um,
Well, what's it going to be then?
what is it going to be? It's going to be a split fire.
Oh, good.
Because this is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Always
I can't-
works.
So we're going to put the custom mega cannons over here into the Knight Tyrant,
Very good.
and we're going to put the Smasher Gun into the War Dog.
Okay.
So D3 shots with the Smasher Gun. 3.
Right.
I'll roll it somewhere you can see. So hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Okay.
Strength 9, wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Oh, you are going to spend... I'm going to make you spend that... If you fail the save, I know you're going to spend that command point, so off you go.
Don't know that. I failed to save and spend a command point.
Yes, okay.
Do I keep it on a 5?
Yes, you're down to 1.
I don't keep it. Do I make the save? Yes.
You do.
Okay. Took out a boy in the process as well.
That's fine. We're then going to put 2d6 shots into the Tyrant. So, 6. So the first one, because Oh, actually, I can do these all together. So I take a mortal wound for my trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 hits, wounding on a 4. 1 wound, AP 3.
Invuln save. Nope.
It does.
2 damage.
How many command points have I got?
I can't remember. 2, I think. If you spent any this time.
I've spent 1.
So you got 1 command point.
Yes.
What did you spend it on?
I spent re-rolling my psychic test.
Oh yes, to jump the boys. Did we mention these boys?
Oh,
I
yes.
we forgot to mention. There's a whole pile of boys behind my rampager.
Yes.
Because Sophie jumped them.
The jump.
And warpath them.
Yes.
There we go. We're up to speed. So you're on 1 CP.
Yes. Do I spend it to re-roll that damage?
Only you can answer that.
Only I can answer that. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah? Into a 1.
Into a 1.
Okay, he's on 31 wounds.
Okay. The charge phase. So,
Yes.
Alex, get your dice ready because I am going to charge you with the Mega Knobs.
Now you see,
Oh,
I've got 1 CP.
you've got 1 CP.
And I also want it for the -1 damage. Although you're out of CP, so you can't do the +1 damage.
You're right.
So actually,
How many Mega Knobs can you kill on Overwatch?
can I get the CP back and be -1 damage against all the stuff coming into him from the chap?
Oh.
Oh, it's difficult. I'm going to have to gamble. I am going to Overwatch you. Do I keep the CP?
No.
It winked at me. Fine. Okay. Let's start with the plasma. I'm not going to overcharge.
Okay.
Let's start with Volcano Lance. I am not going to overcharge, but start with Volcano Lance. D3 shots. 1. Okay. Do I hit? No. Okay. 4 melters. Is this the right order to do it in? Why not? No hits. 4d3. No. 8d3. No. 4d3 shots with the desecrator cannons. Okay. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 8, 9, 10. A hit. Which wounds, AP 1, damage 2.
3 up. I'm 1 down to a wound.
Okay.
The back guy. It'll be the
Cool,
back guy.
the back guy, of course. And then the Plasma Decimator.
Are you overcharging?
No, I'm not. So that is 9 shots. 3, 6, 9. Can I hit you? No, that was a CP well spent. And I didn't declare it, so not firing the missile.
Okay.
It's silly to fire it on
Yeah.
anyway.
So we need get it? The 6-inch charge. So that is them in. Whoops.
As soon as okay, it's fine.
Was that an
That was I shouldn't have done it.
The war Mega Boss. Yeah,
Yep.
8-inch charge. He's going to go around here. And we are going to go in with a power claw again into that Night Tyrant.
Into him, not a War Dog?
Not the War Dog.
Okay.
I'm just going to... The War Dog's bracketed. I need to be putting as much damage into this Night Tyrant turn 1 as possible. So, re-rolling with... Here we go. Thank goodness. Shake those dice up. That's a 7.
Okay.
We'll be fine. Yeah, oh, yes. And then we have one last charge to do.
Yes.
We are going to be charging with the boys.
The Boy Tide.
Boy Tide. So he's on a wound. And we need an 8 because they are 9 inches away. However, Alex is touching the terrain, which means I just need to get next to it. So 8 inches. 11. There we go. I will move those up. I will then grab some dice. We'll get to the Crumping Phase.
Oh boy. Okay, so... Right, the fight phase. Sophie, you made your charge with your boys.
Yes.
Who are down here somewhere.
Yes.
That's 1 of 20.
And with that 11-inch charge.
They've all managed to get in.
Yes.
So, how many dice are you rolling?
101.
Oh, we've got about the 1, yes, because it's 1 for the champion.
Yes.
That's a lot of dice you got there. Should we roll them off camera? All over the floor. So we rolled.
Yes.
100... That's slightly less, wasn't it? 95.
95 dice.
Chopper attacks.
Yes.
And 6 big chop attacks.
Yes.
When all said and done, he did 12 damage. So he's down to 14 wounds.
Yes.
Still alive, or 16 wounds even.
16 wounds,
Yes.
I did 12 wounds.
Yes, that's the one.
Which, fine.
It's not quite bracketed, but that's
No.
not bad.
It's not bad for a bunch of boys. And
Yeah.
fingers crossed you haven't got much to deal with that horde this turn.
I've got a lot of attacks with the chainsword, but
yes.
we'll see what I can do. Obviously, again, out of CP to do anything interesting.
Yes.
But now you're going to beat up my tyrant, aren't you?
Yes.
So, look at this mess. Who's starting with what?
We're going with the Mega Knobs first.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I haven't got any CP left for hit them harder.
Yep.
Or hit M harder. So we are hitting you on 2s thanks to the war bosses next to them.
Very good.
So, yeah, hitting on 2s. That is a handful of misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then wounding on 3s for being strength 12.
Very good.
So that is rather good. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12 at AP 4.
12 6-up saves.
Mm-hmm.
I make none.
Okay, these are D3 damage apiece.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not bad, you know. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 28.
Plus the one he's taken, so 29, he's got 3 wounds left.
Okay.
What else you got?
We have got... Oh my goodness, that was great!
Maybe overwatching them was the right call after all. Didn't do
Yeah.
anything, but it was worth trying.
We are going to go with the newly painted model.
Okay.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s,
Right.
wounding on 3s. So that is 3 at AP 3.
3 5-up saves. Make 2. This is damage 2, isn't it?
Damage 2,
So I'm going to have to spend...
you are go down to a single wound.
Alright, let's keep it then. So
Yes.
I'll hang on to the Zinchian, turn the thing into a 6.
Yes.
It's down to a wound, to carry on.
We are going with the Killer Claw,
Yes.
hitting you on 2s.
Well, it's 2 misses. Not that it's going to matter.
Wounding you on 3s.
Thing.
So that's 2 at AP 3.
So 2 5-up saves. Make them both.
So I've just got to make sure it's AP 3. It might be AP 4.
Okay.
But it is because it's a relic.
Mm.
It's a relic claw. We've checked.
Okay.
It's AP 4.
What did I get there? A 6 and a 5? Or?
6 and a 5.
So I'll have to turn the 5 into a 6 using the Mirror of Fates.
Yes.
And you now get to try again with everything.
Because we're brutal, but cunning.
Yes.
So 6 attacks. That's still 3 misses. Oh, 2 misses. And then 3s. That's 3. You need 3 6-ups.
666 coming up. He's dead.
Does he explode?
Now, let's have a look.
Boom, 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 boom,
How
boom,
does
boom,
an explosion
boom,
work
boom,
with Titan
boom.
of this scale?
boom,
roll
boom.
2d6 before removing him.
Yes.
If either is a 6,
Yes.
he explodes.
Come on.
That's a 6.
Yes, 6, baby.
So, every unit then 2d6 suffers d6 mortal wounds.
Oh, how wonderful. Roll it high.
7.
7.
That's all of you and probably my poor innocent war dog.
Let's have a little look at... Yes.
Yes. Is it my other knight?
Oh,
Not him. Is it him?
no.
Is it him?
Let's have a closer inspection. Would you like to roll? No, it's not your other knight.
Okay. Who we got?
So, where would you like to start with your knight first?
Yeah.
So on a 2-up, he's out of here. He's out of here. So we will.
Does he explode?
We'll get to that in a second, shall
okay.
we? D6 mortal wounds on this war boss.
On the war boss. 2.
Yeah, it's down to 4.
Okay. On the Mega Knobs, 1's on 1 wound, isn't it?
Yes.
5.
5. So you will kill a 1, 2, and then chuck him down to 2 wounds. There.
Okay. On big red fella.
Big red gronk.
2.
He will go down to 4.
Disappointing.
And
Does my war dog explode?
does your war dog explode?
No.
No.
Okay. 2.5 models in turn 1, that's all right.
You do get to hit me back though.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Let me grab some dice and punish you for your abuse. Right, strike back time. Had enough of this. So the Knight Rampager is going to do a 360 and just slice with that chainsword with 18 attacks, and he's going to kill all of them.
Yeah, you were contemplating using the power claw.
Yeah,
And
because it
it's-
would be 12 attacks, wounding on 2s, as opposed to 18 wounding on 3s.
Yeah, I love this. It's all covered in like, it's on fire and stuff, so it's all blackened. So you've either kind of got sooty or sweet.
Get out of my house. Pass me an additional dice, please.
Yes, I can. Here we go.
Oh, she's being very nice about my painting. What's she up to? Oh, right, she's doing it. Never mind. Right, come on then. Hitting on 2s.
2s.
Take out the 1s. Is that one cocked?
No, that's a hit.
All right, thanks, Sophie. And then
3s.
3s. So taking all the 1s and 2s.
So what have we got? If it's 12, we've done the maths correctly. Because how many is
3, 6, 9, 11.
You know what, I reckon
you let
we were
me
close
down,
enough.
Sophie.
I reckon we were close enough. That's within the acceptable margin of error.
I disagree. I wanted 20 wounds.
Sophie's stats offers no money back for services required. This is my 5-up invulns thanks to it being the war, so that will save 3 of them.
Okay.
So 8. 8 go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Very good.
What?
Right.
Morale.
Yeah, get out of here.
So we will most likely fail.
You do fail.
We do fail.
You are -1 to combat attrition for my aura, and you're not near a squad that's at full strength. So...
I am near a squad that's over half strength.
Which is who?
Which is themselves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fine. That counts, does it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because there's enough of them that are feeling brave.
So you can order combat attrition. 1 flees automatically.
Yes, he has gone.
He's gone.
And we've got 11. Any 1s, and I will be joining them.
Yes. Get out of here, you.
Another one goes.
How many are you on now?
We are now on 10.
Okay.
So now we are half.
Right. Very good.
Okay.
Well, that was a turn.
That was a turn. That was a great.
I respectfully disagree.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
Okay, that was very well done. That hurt.
Yikes.
Christ. Okay, I've got 2 models. I've got 1.5 models left. Do you score anything?
So I will score secure ground because I've taken
Yes.
stuff outside.
Did you kill a unit that was on an objective? You killed the war dog, so you get 2 for that.
Yes.
And did you take an objective you didn't hold this turn already?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to get 3 for that.
Yes.
And 5 for your cards. So you're on 8. Are you throwing anything away?
I am going to throw away, grind them down.
Yes.
Well, because I didn't get it. I gave it a damn good go.
Yeah, you're on the way, but yeah.
But no, I'm not going to get that. I'm never going to get it. It's never going to happen.
Okay.
Oh, do I want to deploy teleport homers? I'm going to keep that.
Okay. 'Cause you're going to make me kill you, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright, back in a second for Chaos Knights turn 2.
Turn to Chaos Knights, and there's a plan.
Kind of. Cards. I still have Secure No Man's Land in play. It's maybe doable. We'll have to see. I drew Battlefield Supremacy. I have 2 models. However, it has a caveat where if you only have 2 units left, you can score it, as long as both units are on different objectives, at which point you get 2 victory points rather than the 5. Speaking of, Sophie didn't actually kill a unit that was on the objectives. We had to move this one back. We forgot to have an objective each to put its own. So Sophie's current score is 7. I got 5 for the primary. So Battlefield Supremacy is technically possible, and I drew no prisoners, which actually Orks are not a terrible choice against.
Yeah.
Kill 30 wounds worth of stuff.
Yeah.
I've not got the CP to throw any away anyway, because you killed my warlord.
Yeah. Chop, chop.
Yep. So we're going to go on shooting. Movement, I moved him to there and him to there. Basically this has to go.
Yeah.
This is deeply offensive and has to be removed. Could your knobs have failed morale for a casualty?
A casualty, no.
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 Didn't you suffer 2 casualties?
Oh! You're right, I did. Because there was.
Yes.
It's 1 of 6. Now we're good.
Fishing for everything I can possibly get.
Yes.
And the despoiler has moved up to despoil that objective, but again, this has to go first.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do, kind of. We're going to put the Gatling cannon and its underslung heavy flamer into these boys here. You can either move off that objective, or you can stay in and be charged bits.
Yes.
We're going to put its heavy stubber into them as well, and the Demon Breath thermal cannon is going into Mr. Red.
Demon Breath Red.
He is the you have to fight last if you're next to me.
You're scorching his paint.
I'm going to start with him. I'm going to make an example of him. So 2d3 shots. Obviously no screening here, not enough knobs. Okay, this is where we're going to make an example of him. We're going to turn him and a surrounding postcode into glass.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. Okay, we hit him twice.
Very good. Toughness 6.
Wounding on 3s. We wound him once.
Okay, I've got a 5-up invuln, thanks to him being a war boss. I'm going to spend my 1 command point to try and keep him alive. He is D6 plus 2.
4, because I'm within half range.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's dead then. He's
I still want to roll it. It's still only 5.
Okay. He is killed thanks to the exploding knight.
Good. Right, and then into your boys. So heavy flamer, D6 hits. That's 5. So picking up dice. 5.
So 4s?
4s. It's just it's a heavy dark flamer, but it's a heavy flamer.
Very good.
4s to wound. That is 4 wounds, AP 1.
5-up invulns thanks to it being a war. You kill 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
Heavy stubber.
Actually, I'm going to kill the ones near the front.
2 hits.
2 hits.
A wound.
5-up invuln. Now.
Okay. 6, 9, 12 Gatling cannon shots.
Yes.
It looked worse than it was. They just happened to all be 1s all together. And then 3s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
6
on your invuln.
wounds on the invuln. Off we go. 5 more die.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to stay on that objective, but I've made that charge a little bit longer for
Excellent. I didn't mention, by the way, my Harbinger of Dread ability, I picked Geist Storm.
Yes.
So if you want to shoot me, if you want to shoot anything other than the closest unit, you have to pass a leadership check.
Very good.
And when you charge, if you fail your leadership check, it's halved.
Yes.
Yes. Which could be big.
Yes.
As for this knight here, he's got a heavy stubber. He's going to stub. How many objectives are you on? You're on 1, 2,
3.
3. So even if I shoot you off one, it's still going to be holding 1, 2 more than me.
Yes.
So in that case, let's put the heavy stubber into your chap here. Toughness 5, is he?
Toughness 6.
Toughness 6. We'll put it into these boys.
Okay.
Let's get you below half strength.
Okay.
3s, 2 hits, 1 wound.
And a 5-up invuln. And you've got 1.
Okay, they're now on 9.
Yes.
Right. Charges.
Yes.
Rampage are going to rampage into your Mega Knobs and your boss.
Multi-charge.
Oh, look at that.
You're in.
He is keen.
And then the knight
I'm going to base you so there are no shenanigans. And then the Despoiler is not very good in melee anymore.
Okay.
But I need to hold something. So I am going to charge those boys.
Okay.
7 looks like a 7.
Most likely going to be in. Because I reckon you can just about stomp over those
I'm going to kick the crates out of the way.
Yes.
It's very dramatic, you see. They go flying.
I'll move them straight in.
I'm going to move them covered in spikes. It's the
yes.
running
You see me going, oh!
Many friends have, with the best of intentions, snapped those silly spears off multiple times. They're more glue than plastic now. Right.
I can't interrupt.
Okay, I'm going to kick you so hard you die to death.
Oh, no.
You've still got invulns, so it's probably going to be the chainsword. It will be the chainsword.
The chainsword, why?
So we are again on 18 attacks, divvying it up in groups of 3. Oh, sorry, what's the damage on this chainsword? I'm getting overexcited.
Sweaty.
Yes.
Sweaty Alex.
Everything's got to go according to plan.
Everything must go.
Damage 2 with a sweep.
Okay.
And AP, the AP doesn't matter, on your invuln. So 4 wounds, and these guys are 3 base? Or
3 each.
3 base. So we'll split it. 18 attacks, we'll go 12 into your Mega Knobs, and 6 into your boss.
Okay. That looks like 6 to me.
Yeah, let's do that first then. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Very good. Toughness 6.
That is 3 wounds.
And 5-up invuln. And he is dead.
Chop, 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 chop.
Chop, 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 chop.
Yep. Okay, and then that is 5, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's a weird way of counting dice.
Whatever works, buddy.
2 2s. And then 3s. So that is 5 wounds on those meganobs.
And what is the AP?
AP 4.
AP 4.
Yes.
So with Armour of Contempt, no, 5 up invuln.
2 damage
so
piece.
You do just kill them.
Okay.
But they
Mathematical precision.
Yes.
And he was on, not just dice, he was on 16 wounds.
16 wounds left.
Oh, excellent. Right, and then I'm going to step on your boys. And
Yes.
this is going to be nowhere near as impressive because Titanic feet are nowhere near what they used to be, which I think is good.
Yes.
So we have 4 attacks, 5 because we're Iconoclast. Strength user, AP 2, damage 2.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Okay. And then wounding on 3s.
All right then. Well, I'm going to pile in and hit you back.
Okay.
So we are just going to pile in. I reckon I can get 6 in.
Oh, with his consolidate, let's just get away from those boys. No, I have to go toward them, so they're closest.
Yeah.
I'll stay where I am.
Yeah. He's going to pile in
No,
right
I'll
there.
go a bit closer because it means
Okay.
I'll probably get the objective next turn if I survive.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hitting you. We have 4 attacks each, thanks to we're still in the war.
Okay.
And this is why you declare a war turn 1, because otherwise someone chops up your war boss and you get sad.
There's no turn 2.
I've made that mistake before. I'm like, no, I'll wait. I'll wait for the war. It's like, no, don't wait for the war. The war.
It's not very orc, is it, to wait for the ideal moment for a war? So there's a plan seconds in the making.
Yes. 3s to hit you. We will roll these dice. Like so.
Okay.
Okay. There we have it. And 5s to wound you. No rerolls. No rerolls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. AP 1.
Yes.
4 up save. Every 6 is a reflective mortal wound.
Oh no.
Have a mortal wound for your trouble.
Okay.
And I take 2 damage.
All right. I will kill him.
So I'm down to 26. You've
Okay.
not scratched him yet.
No. So I will then.
Is there a big chopper in there as well?
No.
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 So that'll be the end. Morale for them.
Yes. So
So
on a
minus
1.
1 for leadership.
On a 1. 6.
Okay.
1,
So-
please.
Okay.
I will take him.
But they are within range of a
Yes.
squad, so they ignore the combat attrition modifiers?
Yes. So there's 5 of them for every 1. They're all good.
Okay. What a shame.
What a damned shame. Right. Objectives.
Yeah, how many kills did I actually get? Oh, no prisoners, not on 30 yet, so I'll total that up in a moment. but
Okay.
Not on 30. Battlefield supremacy? No. Secure no man's land? No. You know what, I'm going to throw away those 2 because they're not worth a whole lot and I'll hopefully get something better next turn.
Yes.
Speaking of, segue, we're back in a moment for Orks turn 2. Orks turn 2. Sophie, what are your cards?
So we've still got Deploy Teleport Homer.
Okay.
We also have Defend Stronghold.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have Hold the Line. So I'm going to be holding that point, making sure Alex doesn't push too much into me.
That's the plan.
What do we have? Oh, it is within range of my deployment zone. So actually, I'm not going to be really scoring Hold the Line.
Unless you kill him.
Unless I kill him, which is doubtful.
I mean, if you kill him, you've
If
got
I
a
kill him.
half health knight left to deal with.
Yes.
With what you can probably call the game. But
So we're deploying Teleporter Homers over here.
yes, this squad of boys have moved. They are now on the other side of the obscuring rather than within it.
Yes.
So shooting them is going to be a pain, basically.
Yes.
Cool, so they are deploying the teleport homers. What else has moved where?
So we've moved into the ruins here. My weird boy has advanced.
Yep.
We are on that objective. We've fallen back from combat over here.
Yep.
I need that unit alive. I need to be shooting. They're screening the Megatrack Scrapjet.
Yep.
The other Megatrack Scrapjet is round here and ready to ram into the rear of that knight and see if I can't do some damage that way.
Okay. And what was I going to say? You did not get a CP
I
because
did
your
not get a
warlord's dead,
CP.
and I did because of the wording of the card, and that's how we're playing it.
Yeah.
So I'm on 1 CP, you're on 0.
It's like the normal way of getting CP, except in your opponent's
It's
turn.
very
So
strange.
It's quite fun.
Yeah. Okay, so shooting. No,
Psychic.
psychic.
Yeah, so we are going to smite, first of all.
Are you? Are you really? Give it a
Yes.
go.
Smitey, smitey, smite.
That's a 9.
9, so it's D3 wounds. Take 3 mortal wounds. Do you have any defense against mortal wounds?
No.
There we go.
What am I on now? 11?
13.
13 even. Still not quite bracketed.
Not quite brackety. We will then cast Warpath on this unit here. 7. I believe that's enough. I should hope so. We will look up in a minute. But they've got Warpath on them.
Okay.
13. We will then go on to the shooting phase. So we will kick off with the tank busters.
Can they bust that tank?
Can they bust? So 2d3 shots. So 4 shots. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on 4s. That's nothing.
Okay.
Then the bomb squig.
Bomb squigs!
1 hit. Wounding on a 4. No, I don't think so, but I might have to check those rules.
Okay, talk amongst yourselves.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put... we're going to put the first... No, we're going to put the plane into the back of that knight.
Into the wounded one.
Yeah, into the wounded one. I need to... The only reason the tank busters is because they're right next to him.
Yeah.
And I haven't got a clear line of sight. So I thought, let's go with the easy one. So... Oh no! Bomb squig. So on a 2-up, you suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Oh. Oh, okay then.
Yeah. So... No.
No.
And... Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Are they gone as well?
Remove 1 bomb squig for me.
Can you fire 2 a turn?
You cannot.
They are adorable models. I love the Goblin Green bases as well.
Yes, Goblin Green. It's
Yes.
got to be done. Right. Alrighty, coming back into it. So the bomb squig didn't go off against the knight.
Yep.
No damage with that. We're then
Unfortunate.
going with the Wasbomb Blaster Jet.
Yes.
We are putting everything into this knight here.
Very good. Okay.
So we're going to start off with D3 shots. This is so... I don't use this that often, so apologies.
That's all right.
D3
Probably put it into the watchers rather than me, but it's all right. I'll let you off.
shots with the Smasher Gun. Hitting
Okay.
on 4s.
Yes.
So 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, AP 4.
5 up in one. It goes through.
It does 4 damage.
Okay.
So that puts you down to 9.
Okay, we're definitely getting there.
And then we have got 2d3 with the Wasbomb Mega Cannons. I did get this wrong slightly last time, so apologies. I normally run the other guns, but no harm done. So 3.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. We are strength 10.
Okay. It doesn't work.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's what you get for getting the rules wrong.
We're then going to go rockets and everything into this knight. We're going to start...
Take your dread test, because he is not the closest target.
Oh, yes. He's fine.
Okay. Including the -1 on leadership?
Including the -1 on
okay,
leadership.
carry
They're not
on.
leadership 6, Alex.
They might be.
No. So, actually, do you know what they might be? Oh, some of them are leadership 7, and some of them are leadership 6.
Well, you've got grots in this thing. Sure, that's a leadership.
Leadership 7!
Oh, okay, fine.
Yes.
Then you may shoot your preferred target.
Wing missile. Missed. The 2d3 shots for the rocket cannon. 5 shots. So hitting on 5s. That's 4 hits.
Good grief. Okay.
4s to wound you, however. 1 wound. AP 2.
In run. We're fine.
And the... Oh, I need to measure range on the Dakar majigs. So, if I'm within 18, which I am, I get lots of shots. So we will go 10 shots. This is the one manned by a grot who is brave. And
Leadership 7 grots.
he was
Absurd.
terrified at all. And then winning on 5s. It's like 3 wounds.
Okay. AP 1.
No AP.
Okay, 3 up save. We're fine.
And then the other one that hits you on 5s. Oh, blimey. There we go.
He's keen.
Da, 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 da. These are the bigger guns on the front. That's 2 wounds.
1 goes through.
Just 1 damage.
Down to 8.
Down to 8. And then I'm going to take a terror test on the other Megatruck scrap
Try and also shoot him.
to try and also shoot him. So I need a 6 or no.
That's a fail. You must shoot the closest target.
Very well then. Daka, daka, daka. We will start
It's a
off.
cool rule. Whether it's useful or not, I don't know, but it's cool.
4s on this one. And then 5s to wound you. Nothing.
Okay.
And then we'll do it again. 5s to hit you this time. 3, and then 5s to wound you. No.
Okay.
We will then do 2d3 shots with, so 3, hitting on 5s. Nope. And 1 shot, which missed.
Okay. I want you to hit me so you do some mortal wounds to yourself.
Nope.
Fine. Okay.
Nope. It's not the way things work.
Nope.
So we are going to ram you in the back. We're going to charge with this into...
So
Oh, I must.
you have to take a dread test. If
Yes.
you fail it, your charge roll is halved.
Okay, dread test. Charge roll is halved.
Okay. So
7,
7 plus
3.5.
1 for you, so...
No, not +1 on the charge.
Oh, okay.
So a 4.5 will get me in.
Okay, fair enough.
So bosh, and on a 4-up, I do 3 mortal wounds to you. So that pops you down to 23.
Very good.
And this just stops you going backwards. I might do some damage to you as well.
Yeah.
We're then going to go in with the boys. We're going to do
Okay.
a terror test. We are fine.
Oh dear. I need you
And
to fail that.
yes,
I need you to fail that too.
8. I think that's enough. Yeah, we're in.
Plenty.
Yeah. Right, I will get those moved in.
Grab some
And-
dice and see if you can kill 2 knights in 1 turn. Okay, here we go again. Sophie, you didn't manage to get all of them in, did you?
No, there are 6 of them that couldn't strike because once I had my pile in, there's one that got left behind. That's why I only counted down.
There's one here as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
So it's a mere 65 attacks with your
Yes.
choppers, but we're starting with the power claw because that might do it on its own.
So we're hitting on 4s.
Yes.
It won't do it on its own.
Okay.
We're hitting on a 3. 1 wound. AP 3.
AP 3, 6 up save. He's got the invulnerable time. So 6 up save. Nope.
2 damage,
Okay.
and then I need to do 6.
With 65 dice.
Yes.
So that we're not here for weeks, we'll roll those and we'll come back in a moment. So Sophie has rolled her 65 attacks and a power claw as well. So I have 6 wounds remaining.
Yes.
Yes, and what would you say? 18 save to
18.
make. Good. And they're AP 1.
Yes, because I'm still in the war.
Okay, here we go. Can I survive? 1, 2, it looks good. 3, 4. I'm alive with 2 wounds.
Right, alive with 2 wounds. And that is awful.
Yes. You'll be happy to know he is in his bottom bracket now.
Oh, good. I am going to consolidate around you.
Okay.
Because then, if you try retreating next time,
You can cut me down.
I can try and cut you down.
Yes.
Like the dog you are. Right.
And then you scrapjet into the knights.
My scrapjet, so he's not bad. He's got the nose drill, which is strength 8. He's strength 9 though, because of the war.
Ah, that's
Yes. So he has 5 attacks,
very good.
hitting you on 4s,
Yes.
2 hits,
Okay.
and winning on 3s. That's 2 wounds, AP 2.
AP 2, 4 up save all the time. And you take a mortal wound for your trouble.
Very good, and you take 1 wound.
Okay.
So I am down to 8, and you are
I'm
down to
I can't see my own dice.
22.
22.
I don't know about you, that night's on 22.
I'm going to chop you in half.
No.
I'm going to step on that silly, not a plane thing first. So 5 attacks because you charged me. Hitting on. Am I? No, I'm fine. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. So that is 2 wounds, AP 2, damage 2.
6s. Just 2 damage.
Okay. And then the big knight. It's going to be chainsaw time. You're on a 6-up invuln now, you said?
I am on a 6-up invuln.
So it's still going to go with the sword, obviously. So it's going to be same number of attacks.
Oh.
His attacks don't degrade, but his weapon skill, ballistic skill, and moves do.
Right.
So he's now hitting on 4s.
Right.
9, 12,
18.
15, 18. Oh, that's the same number of saves I had to make.
Oh no, like sweet, sweet irony.
Yes. Right.
You
Here we
go,
go.
girl.
4s. It's like playing Demon Engines
So if you
all over
rolled
again.
that for your save, silly.
He'd be dead, wouldn't he? But I didn't.
You didn't.
And then 3s. 3 wounds.
6s. So you killed 2 boys.
Okay, that's enough to force you to take a morale check.
Yes. So I'm on -1 leadership for your aura.
Yes.
So I'm leadership 6.
Yes.
So 4. So we're good.
Boo.
We're good.
Okay.
Then, at the end of my turn, I will score deploy teleport homers.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to keep... I'm going to get rid of Hold the Line because you're going to score that really easily because you're there. But I'm going to keep Defend Stronghold because you've got to wade through those boys.
Yes. And if I'm doing that, I'm doing other stuff.
Exactly.
We're back in a moment then for Chaos Knights turn 3.
Battle round 3?
3. It's only 3.
It's only 3.
It's only 3.
There's been some big brain manoeuvres going on here.
If everything goes perfectly. So you said it earlier, you said it in a lot of games, Alex. It's usually when I'm losing. Let's start with the cards.
Okay.
So we have Bring It Down.
Yes.
This is the target that must be brought down.
Yes.
That is doable.
Yes.
We have Storm Hostile Objective. Kick you off an objective you control. Well, if I clear this one, that'll do. If I clear that one, that'll do.
Yes.
And we have Grind Them Down, which is get more kills in a round than you. Well, if I don't, I lose.
Yeah.
So, and you've currently still got Defend Stronghold in play. So if I can kick you off that one...
It's a 10-point swing.
It's a 10-point swing. Now, I have just realised I was sat in an objective that I forgot was there. So I don't actually need to take it, I just need to kill you.
Yes.
So that does change my plan slightly.
Yes.
But we'll get to shooting in a moment. For the movement phase, I've moved this knight out of combat to be a short charge away from those boys. This one is going to fall back. Sophie has a command point.
Yes.
Sophie has 13 boys in engagement range, and I have 2 remaining wounds. You're going to try and cut it down. Every 6 you do is a mortal wound. Do your worst. You get
4
him.
mortal wounds.
Oh, good.
Does he go bang?
You better. Yes!
Yay!
Okay, that's all right. That's fine. Was it 6 inches and D6 mortals? I think.
Is it D6 inches and D6 mortals?
I will check for you.
I reckon that sounds familiar. I love it when knights go bang. It's obviously not a hurt.
Every within 2 D6 inches. I can even get your psyker.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That's rubbish. It is 6, so it's going to be a plane in your boys.
Yes.
On your plane. 3.
Gore here's down to 8.
On your boys. 6.
It's the big 6. There's 6 of them.
Get him out of here, and then he gets out of there.
Yes.
I'll remove him first. It'll be slightly easier to remove. That has probably removed any hope of winning this game, but we'll see what I can do with a healthy knight.
Pile of boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Just get off the table.
So, are you on this objective? You are. That's extremely irritating.
It's what I do best, buddy.
So, fine. I reckon we'll come back to that. We'll kill you later.
Okay.
We're going to put... Oh, I didn't mention my Harbinger of Dread ability. I have picked Mortal Terror, where if you fail a morale check within range of me, an additional model flees, unless it's double leadership, which is D3 flee.
Yes.
Which I might bank on.
Okay.
So, Thermal Cannon into him.
Yes.
Gatling into... I think they've got Ramshackle.
They do, but 7 wounds left.
But 7 wins left. What's their toughness?
Toughness 6.
Winning on 4s. Save?
It would be 4 up, so 6 up would be the best save they get.
Okay. Fine. It's not fine. Yeah, Thermal Cannon into him.
Yeah.
Gatling and Stubber into him. Heavy Flamer into your boys.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Where would you like to start?
I don't know. I'm going to start with the Thermal Cannon.
Okay.
Okay, that's 3 shots.
All right.
Hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. It's 1 wound.
And it's D6 plus 4, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So roll it up.
You got your invul
Oh,
save.
got my invul. There we go. D6 plus 4.
10.
Does it blow up? No.
Okay.
It is gone. And you've knocked me off an objective, so there's some victory points for you there as well.
Thanks. That's very kind of you. And then the Gatling into your other scrap jets.
Yes.
Take out those misses.
And 4s. Is that right? Strength 6?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
6s. So I take 2, so he's down to 5.
Stubber 3 hits. No wounds. And then heavy flamer into your boys.
Yes.
6.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh.
4s. Oh no.
Oh yes.
2 wounds.
2 die.
Okay, that's enough to force a morale check, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charges?
Yeah. With a 6. Yeah, that'll do it. Come here.
So where are you splitting your attacks? Ah, stomp it.
Maybe just being a giant angry toddler at this point. How many boys are left?
3.
3. You're out of command points.
Yes.
What's their leadership?
7.
7. -1 for me.
6.
6.
They've lost 3.
They've lost 3. So you're probably fleeing. And then you're on another one fleeing. So I'm going to put 1 kick into them.
Okay.
And I'm going to use... it won't work on them because it's a vehicle. And I'm going to put the other 4 into the scrapjacks.
Very good. Go for it.
I'm going to kick a boy first.
Kick a boy.
I kick the boy. Do I hurt the boy? I hurt the boy.
Does the boy live? The boy who died.
Okay. And then into your scrapjet. I hit you 3 times. I wound you twice.
Okay, so 2 saves.
Yes.
On my Megatruck scrapjet, these are 6s. How much damage?
2 damage apiece.
So we are down to a single wound.
But not off the objective.
No.
No. You don't feel like failing morale, do you?
Potentially. I'm going to hit you back first.
Okay. I might have a stratagem up my sleeve, actually. Yeah, hit me back first.
Okay, so 5 attacks, 4 hits. I'm still in the war just. So that's going to be 3 wounds at AP2.
Okay. 4 save.
Yes.
2 go through.
2 go through, so that is 3 damage.
Okay. So he is on... Where's his wound marker gone?
He's down to 19.
Down to 19. And your boys?
And my boys, well, he's down to 19. So we've got 5 attacks from the knob and 4 attacks from the boys. They're the same profile, so hitting on 3s and
4s. He is the guy you can't hit better than 4, I think.
Was it not him?
Yes, it was him. Continue. He's the one that reflects damage.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP.
1.
Make 1 fail 1.
Okay, he's down to 18.
Okay.
That's good, because the 18 was there.
Right, can you pass me my deck of cards?
Yes.
I have a thing that I may want to do. Talk amongst yourselves. Yes. I'm going to use Warping Presence.
Very good.
To stay too long in the presence of the Knight's House Herpatrax is to invite an agonizing death. I spend 1 CP, so it's gone, and I roll a d6 for every enemy within 6 inches of the model. On a 2 to a 5, they suffer a mortal wound.
Okay.
On a 6, they suffer d3.
Okay.
So on your boys, they suffer a mortal wound. And on your scrapjet, it suffers mortal wound.
Does it blow up? No.
Get him out of here.
But he's overstayed his welcome. He'll get sucked into the warp. And then do I stick around on a 1? No, he's gone.
Get him out of here. Cool. So that was 1, 2, 3 kills for grind it down. So obviously you can't beat me on that, but you can also just beat me. I have stormed the hostile objective because you held that.
Yes.
And now I hold it, so that's
Yes.
5. Didn't bring it down.
No.
I will keep bring it down in play because a single lucky thermal cannon is 5 points next time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and I also took an objective you held.
Yes.
And killed an enemy unit held objective, so a further 3. So 8 for the turn.
Yes, very good.
Well done, me.
All right, we will be back in Orks turn 3?
Yeah,
4.
3.
3.
Orks, turn 3.
It doesn't feel like turn 3.
No.
So we're going to kick off with a smite. We're just
No. First, we're going to go for your cards.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Alex. I'm just getting excited.
I know. You're an Orc player. You can't expect us to keep up. It's fine.
The war is over, however.
Oh, okay.
So I have blood and guts, so I've got to kill something in combat.
Yes.
I've also got assassinate, which I will score at the end because your warlord and all characters are gone.
Yes, that's automatic 5.
And I've still got defend stronghold, which I'll probably chuck at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You're on no CP. I get 1 because it's your turn.
Yes.
So now do you want to walk through your movement and then do your smite?
Yes. So my movement. We've just moved over here. I have claimed this objective, so I am going to jump on that. at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Smite.
Smite.
So the
Smite.
little weird boy here being weird, that's a smite.
Yes, you take 2 mortal wounds.
We're on 16.
Okay, that's the psychic phase. We then have all these sluggers. So I can't cast a second power because there's not enough boys near him.
Okay.
So that's that many hits.
Very good.
That many being... you can tell my brain's gone. It's hard slaying orcs. These are only strength 4, so 6s. So that's 1 wound,
Okay.
no AP.
Can you pass me half of my dice, please?
Yes,
I think I've left them over there.
you have.
Thank you. How are they? 1 wound.
1 wound, no AP. Down.
Oh, fine.
Okay, then we are going to kick off with the tank blasters. So
Yes.
squig bomb. Oh, yes, you take 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Down to 13.
Ow.
Then
Almost bracketed.
2d3 shots. So 5 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. On your invuln.
Make one fail one.
Flat 3 damage.
Down to 10.
And then we have the Wazbomb Blaster Jet. So we've got D3 shots going with the Smasher Gun.
Yes.
3 shots. Hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. I've got this right this time.
No hits.
We've then got 2d3 shots with the custom Mega Cannon for 3. Hitting on 4s. And that's 1 mortal wound to me,
Yes.
as this is very experimental. Wounding on a 3. No, nothing.
No,
That
okay.
was my... this plane every time. Every time. Not a big fan. I'm going to charge you with the boys.
Okay.
Uh,
I've got a CP.
yeah.
How many boys you got?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm going to Overwatch because the Flamer will auto-hit.
Yeah.
So my CP is gone.
Very good.
D6 auto-hits with the Flamer. 4. And you have no invuln now, do you?
I've got no invuln.
So 4's to kill. That's 3 of them dead.
Whoosh.
Heavy Stubber. No hits. Thermal Cannon. That is 3, 4, 5 shots.
Is it 6 because it's blast?
Ooh!
Yes.
Yes. It doesn't matter, but it's good. Well remembered.
But you've got the Gatling.
4, 6, 8. What dice, please?
12.
12. It's mainly just for the Flamer.
Yeah.
Because every dead boy is a lot less attacks.
Yeah.
Right, 6s. 2 hits. A wound.
Very
so
good.
A dead boy.
And then leadership test. Is that right? Do I still have to take
Yes,
the
you
leadership
do.
test?
So
Half
was that
my charge
half your charge distance. So
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
that's better.
Yeah.
8, 4, you'll be fine.
Wonderful.
But it might affect how many can actually strike. Maybe I don't know how trailed back they are.
Yes. Alrighty. So I will shuffle those in.
We'll get them piled in. Grab some dice.
Yes.
Back in. No one else is charging, are they?
Oh no.
Cool. Back in a second. You got your dice.
I am desperately clinging on. This is much less effective now. I'm hitting on 3s, but I'm wounding on 6s.
Oof. Okay.
And do you see we're actually rolling the dice on camera?
Because there's not that many.
Because there's not that many.
It's only 24 or something.
Yeah, only 24. And then these are 6s. Everyone is great. So that's 2.
2.
Yes. 2.
4 up saves. You do no damage.
Yes. And then the knob hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3 still. So that is 1 wound, 83.
4 up invuln. Goes through.
2 damage.
Oof.
Knock you down to 8.
Oh, that's smart.
Yes.
I'm now going to step on you.
Okay.
So 5 attacks, hitting on 4s now rather than 3s.
Yeah, I am going to consolidate, just getting everyone I can into
Of
engagement
course.
range.
So you can then cut me down.
Yes.
That is 2 hits. That is 1 wound, AP 2, damage 2.
And you kill one.
Okay. So morale for them. So what were their
Yes.
total casualties?
4.
4, and then +1 for the thing.
So
So counting effectively 5 casualties.
5 casualties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 5 casualties on a 1 or a 2, they are fine. They are not fine.
So was that more than double your leadership? So 1s, 2s, and 3s are fleeing models.
They're all gone!
Okay!
You cowards! You absolute cowards!
I mean, he ran into it and went, oh, that didn't do anything. Oh no.
Fools!
Well, That's interesting.
Well, I was hoping to take that objective off of you.
Well, you didn't, so no blood and guts for you.
No blood and
Do you want to throw away any cards?
I will get away. I will throw Defense Stronghold. There's no one there.
Yeah.
There's just no one there.
Keeping blood and guts? You may as well. It's 5 points if you table me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And assassinate, you score.
Yes.
I will get grind them down for last turn, though.
Yes.
So,
This currently puts the points.
what's the score?
Current score: 35 to the Orcs, 17 to the Knights.
Oof. Okay. It's gonna be.
So there we have it, folks. What a game! What a game!
You were just saying off camera. Tempest, you actually think is, in some ways, more draining than match play.
Yeah. So.
More cerebral is the more positive way to put it.
So Tempest of War is great. I love it, and I've no desire to go back to the picking the secondaries. I'm loving the cards.
Yeah.
What I'm finding with it is every game I've played of Tempest has come down to the wire, which is good.
It's exhausting.
But goodness gracious, we play all 5 turns.
Yeah.
I think sometimes in match play you can get to turn 3 and go, yeah, we're done.
I thought you had that as soon as my tyrant dropped.
So did I.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. As soon as it happened, I thought, okay, that's over a third of my army. Gone in a flash. I haven't got a single volley off. I got nothing I can do about all this. And then did.
Yeah.
But not just that. Then cards kept me in the game and I could have won that with 1 or 2 better cards at the end.
Yes.
So.
And the thing is, with the cards against the Knights, it can be stuff like grind them down, blood and guts, overwhelming firepower.
Yeah, but I can get one saying, go do this action on this objective that's on the other side of the table. Or even really complicated things like hold 2 objectives simultaneously. So yeah, I love Tempest, and I think it's probably the closest I've come to a balanced system in 40k.
Yes. Yeah, actually.
Because it throws every army curveballs.
Yeah.
No, I say that. I've not tried writing an army for Tempest.
No.
And maybe that'd be an interesting to try at some point, of a more competitive style of Tempest, of look through the cards, work out what your army can and can't do, and build it to do them, like people do in match play if you build an army to do secondaries. Because at the moment we're both coming across cards going, oh yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know, might be something worth trying at some point.
Yes.
This was very much, I wrote the list with the models I had, and then we decided what game to play.
Yeah. Right, shall I go over what I think of the new Orcs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not new, but
new for you.
It's new for me. I've been picking the Orcs back up. The 5-up invuln army-wide is amazing, especially because I don't get saves.
Yeah.
Everyone has AP coming out the wazoo. Fine. It does 2 things. It gives me a save, so it means not everything is completely wiped to turn 1.
Yeah.
And that's fine because it keeps me in the game longer. It also, the added strength and toughness, it makes boys nasty. Strength 5 with that amount of attacks.
Can tear down Knights, as we saw.
But yes.
Takes the better part of a quarter of an hour to roll, but they can tear down a Knight.
Yeah. Also, the second thing is, if you go back into editions past, with the Horde armies, the enemy would have a low number of high quality attacks or a lot of mediocre attacks, both of which the Hordes were fine against, but it was the high number of mediocre attacks that would kind of really get the Hordes. We're talking like heavy bolters and stuff.
Yeah. Now
we are seeing a high number of high quality attacks, and so Hordes just don't do it anymore. You've seen me run, or I've certainly been running these much more elite Orc lists with sort of squads of 10 boys that I'll just chuck, because anything people want to focus fire them down, but every time if they look at a unit of 30 boys, if they look at a unit of 20, 30 boys,
they're suddenly 15 boys.
No, they're suddenly gone.
Oh, okay.
We're talking custodians who've got so many attacks, they will plough through a horde of boys, but actually now that 5-up invuln counters that I've got
blunts it a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's now actually, oh, you're going to put your high quality attacks into me. It's just sort of like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've had Eldar players going, these are AP 3, damage 3, these are AP 4, damage 6. Off the top of my head, I'm like, 5 up invuln, you're going into boys.
Yeah, ignore a third of what you just did.
Whatever. Whatever it is, you're ignoring about a third. But that is that on the boys. The tank busters lasted longer than I thought.
It's not I couldn't deal with them, I couldn't spare a weapon to put into them and deal with them.
That's why I bought them.
Yeah.
Enough about the Orks, what about the Knights? You are playing a list without a lot of War Dogs.
Yes. War Dogs are very much the way to go at the moment.
Yes.
I'm sad to say that I don't think the Tyrant is worth his points. He's cool, he's fun, he makes a mess, but I don't know, his Volcano Cannon is actually excessive for what it does. I'd rather have a Thermal Cannon of the additional shots usually. Probably comes to about the same amount of damage overall, but it's more double the number of shots. It can't do melee, it's slow, and it's so many points, and due to how the CPU shenanigans work, to fit it into a 2k list, or let alone a 1750 list, it basically costs you 3 CP. Which is a shame. It's probably the only thing, having gone through this book, that I made me go, oh really? Because it means I'm not going to field him. I've still got more War Dogs to paint up, got another one on the bench, I've got an Abominant to build and paint. I'll magnetize them so it can be any abhorrent class knight, and when I do that, then I can field 3 abhorrents and fill the gaps of War Dogs, or I can get another box of War Dogs and do the War Dog spam list. And at that point, I think the book's got loads of potential.
It's got a lot of legs.
It's got double the number of legs of my War Dogs are dogs.
Yes.
Was that the joke?
Yes.
Okay, well done. Yeah, I think the Harbinger's Dreadability, really cool, really thematic.
Made me run away.
Yeah.
Absolutely made me run away.
And made the running away hurt.
Yeah. I lost 8 boys just at, no, off you go.
Yeah.
And that's what it should do, right? And I'm kind of glad that felt like it did.
Yeah. I like that feet are now a secondary or tertiary weapon, and that if you go all guns, then you suffer for it. Again, I had to, because I've currently only got 2 melee weapons built and wanted a Rampager, meaning the Despoiler had to be double gun. When I build more weapons, I'll have more options.
Yes.
So yeah, I think the book is great. It's fun to play. I'll be interested to know in a moment what it's like to play against, but I really enjoyed running it. It's how 40k works. You get in your book and it kind of goes with your collection. A lot of it doesn't work anymore. So the Tyrant will go back in the cabinet apart from for silly games.
Yeah.
And I will run a more sensible list next time.
Yes.
What do you think?
So they still hurt.
You have misgivings, or have always had misgivings playing Knights, haven't you?
I'm always wary, and that game still hurt. But that game felt fine. I always find with Knights they tend to win the punching match every time I play them, and this is just me. This is just me. They've always beaten me up a lot. So this is, actually on the channel with the film games I've done all right, but outside the channel, Knights they always get me.
Yeah.
They always get me. So this is actually for me a rare victory against the Knights.
When you say they win the punching match, do you mean so they're oppressive in melee, or?
Well, they're not as oppressive in melee as
they're not
anymore.
Now.
Because what you used to be able to do is you used to be able to take either advance and charge with your Rampager and just full tilt.
Oh, you wouldn't run Rampager. You'd run a knight with 2 guns. You would then charge him.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd still have 20 odd attacks that were strength 8, AP 3, damage D3, whatever it was.
And
you didn't bother with melee weapons because you were devastating in melee as it was.
So it's nice to not to have double gun, tap dance, because if you still had your old feet, you would have wiped me.
Yeah.
You would have absolutely wiped me. And I don't like the tons of attacks with feet when you've got 2 shooting guns. So it means, again, they're not as effective at just walking over hordes.
Unless they're built for it, because you give them a chainsaw.
Yes.
Or something like that.
And that's fine, because if you're going to build for it, you should be able to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they've got that sweep attack. That's strictly off sweep. So actually that was refreshing. That was really refreshing not to have, I took the big knight down. I think we did, admittedly, misplay the trait.
Yeah, I think we forgot you were meant to be hitting him on 4s.
Which?
Because he activated his favour turn 1
Yeah.
by killing a truck and something else.
Yeah.
Did he?
No,
Yeah,
no, this one.
That one. Oh, the choppy one.
Yeah.
Yes, because he was the one who
chopped a load of boys.
Chopped a load of boys, meaning he should then have been. Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I think we got it wrong, but it's a new book. There's going to be some teething troubles.
Do forgive us any mistakes.
Yeah.
But do point them out as well.
Yes.
You know, we're not above that. We like to hear feedback.
Yes. So overall, an improvement then on Old Knights, but still. Would you say they're still oppressive, or more data needed, or
more data needed? Yeah. But I would be happy to play them again.
Yeah.
And that is the main thing.
That's all I ask.
Yes. Yes.
I put up with playing your Knights.
True. Mine
Which
are
are
smaller.
also weirdly janky and oppressive, just in incredibly different ways in Titanicus. But
they don't fit the system. I've got them here.
Yeah.
I've got to show you the scale. But yeah, they're just weirdly janky. They should be a dedicated knight game, and it would be 14mm scale, and it would be everything's weird and janky still. Everything but knights is weird and janky. There's my knights, and that's the one that gives Alex so much grief.
very upsetting.
Yeah, a bit smaller. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Anything else to add about the game? Do you think?
Nothing from me.
No.
So if you have enjoyed, if you're still watching, please consider subscribing.
Yes.
Check out our Patreon, our affiliate links, etc. All the details are down below in the description. But I think that's everything from me.
Yes. Everything from me too.
And in which case, it's goodbye from the barrel.
Goodbye.